Okay, hey guys. So, uh, as you can see, uh, yes, it's Captain Marvel. It's the Captain Marvel review. Sorry. Um, it's the Captain Marvel review. Do I have a Captain Marvel video game? No, they haven't made one yet. No, so no. Okay. Uh, the only Captain Marvel that actually has Captain Marvel in it is probably the Ultimate Alliance game. Both video games, maybe, and the Capcom versus Marvel game. So, let's talk about this movie. Um, I don't know. I'm going to get a lot of hate on this. Okay, I know I'm going to get a lot of hate on this, but I actually liked it. Okay, I actually liked the movie. Okay, if you leave everything that has got to do with uh the about everything that's about Brie Larson, you just leave that alone and go see it. It's perfectly fine. The first the first half of the movie is slow. Okay, I I've seen it. Okay, then it gets then it picks up pretty well in the second half of the movie. It actually really does, and that's what. And to be honest, there's a lot of going around of saying like, oh, this movie's like a feminist movie. No, well, okay, that's fine, but look at Iron Man. Look at the very first Iron Man. That's got to do with terrorist. That's got to do with if you go back to the very beginning to the very first Iron Man, he Tony Stark didn't know that he was kind of supplying the terrorists, but the Ten Rings, but then he found out. Okay, it has to deal with realism in this movie and with Marvel movies. Okay, okay. Um. So overall, actually enjoyed the movie. Okay, so again, um, so with this movie, um, I actually enjoyed it because of the origin story. The origin story is actually what got me into it. Like I know Captain Marvel's origin story, Miss Marvel's origin story, Captain Marvel's origin story, and they portrayed that pretty well, and I actually enjoyed it. Brie Larson's portrayal in the movie, it's iffy, but I think with a different direction with her and the like an sorry to say, but this is gonna be like, if it isn't obvious already, okay. Oh. Hi. So I'm talking about the Captain Marvel movie right now, so but I'm not going to be reading too much of the comments because of all the hate that's going around because of this movie, but overall I actually enjoyed it, and I'm a fanboy of both Marvel and DC, okay? I have my own opinions so, okay. So overall, Brie Larson did a phenomenal job as Captain Marvel. Okay. Jude Law did an amazing movie. It did a good portrayal. You know, again, this movie has it. Again, if you just, yeah. What I'm trying to say is basically, if you just go in there without any like knowing on, you know, with all the backlash and all that with Brie Larson and all that, it's a phenomenal movie, and you know, okay, but you know, I mean, it's a phenomenal movie. You gotta first get into the movie. Like, the first half of the movie is really like slow, convoluted, but then in the second half, it's really good, and I enjoyed it for an origin story. I actually put this movie as an origin story. I put this on the same level as Doctor Strange and Ant-Man as an origin story. So, you know, I went to you know, I went to go see this movie, you know, and it's, yeah, so I watched before I started this stream. I watched Real Rejects Captain Marvel review, non-spoiler, and then I didn't get a chance to watch the spoiler review because not yet, but I probably will, just to see what they liked about it. But a lot of people are hating on them right now because they actually liked it. Okay. Well, okay. Well, they've got their own opinions, and I've got mine. Change, and I'll also say this for this. Chainsaw Reacts. He actually enjoyed the movie. And I was kind of iffy on that. Or not really iffy, but like I didn't know if he was going to hate on it. But no, he actually liked it, and I'm very, and that actually makes me really happy, because like, Tyrone Magnus? Are you kidding me? Okay, look, Tyrone Magnus can say whatever he wants, but like, I've already unsubscribed to him already. I've unsubscribed to him like twice now. Because one, he likes Fortnite, but I'm not. That's a whole different subject, okay? But what he says about Captain Marvel is like really stupid. Anyway, overall, this movie was really good, and if you leave everything you know about Brie Larson and all the stuff that she said, it's really good. I mean, yeah, it's really good. I can't really say anything unless if I'm spoiling the movies, because I don't want to do that. I don't want to spoil the movie for you. Samuel L. Jackson did a phenomenal job. I was kind of iffy about, because when they said that that Nick Fury was going to lose his eye in this, I was like, okay, let me see on how let me watch that and see on how that goes. I was like, okay. I wasn't really thrilled about how that became, but it was okay. But anyway, what else can I say? origin story, they did change up a few things, which is fine. I mean, you know, you can't always put, you can't always, uh, you know, you can't always put comic book accuracy to live action. You can't always do that, and I understand that. I've been watching films for at least 15 years or now, 15 years or so. Yeah, yeah, you can't always, and again, you can't always put certain live, you can't always put everything into a movie, into like a live action. You can with certain things, but you can't always do that. Um, the I've still got a theory of what's gonna happen for Endgame, but I'll put that for a spoiler review. Um, but this is like my non-spoiler review. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do this later. I'm gonna do this maybe tomorrow. A spoiler talk all about Captain Marvel. This is just a little small, little detailed thing that I wanted to do for Captain Marvel. Um, for Captain Marvel. Um, for the Captain Marvel movie. Um, and overall, I really liked it. It's a phenomenal job. Brie Larson nailed it. And I'm actually really excited to see what she does in Endgame, because if it isn't, if it, because already you can already tell. If you obviously, if you've seen the end of at the end of not Captain Marvel, but at the end of Infinity War, that little symbol that comes up is hers. So I would highly suggest going to go see it. Keep an open mind of this movie. Again, it's slow in the beginning, but it picks up in the second half of the movie. The second half. But yeah, again, you leave everything you know about Brie Larson and all that stuff that she said, and just go in there with an open mind, a comic book fan, open-minded, and you have a really good movie, a really good origin story movie. And it's like phase one. It's I put this movie like if it's going back to the basics of phase one Marvel movies and phase two. It's like that, and I liked it. Overall, good movie. I put this at a 8 out of 10. As soon as this live stream is done, I'm gonna end it. This is the end of the Captain Marvel movie review. I'm gonna start up a new one, but it'll be for gameplay only of Spider-Man PS4 New Game Plus. If you guys want to stick around for that, talk to you guys in just a few minutes with the game and with the Spider-Man New Game Plus.